Hello, and welcome back. This is Damian, and we're in Prose, Season 3. And I'm just going to show a couple of things around that I've been doing. Like I said in one of my other videos, kind of been taking a break. Everybody, I'm the only one on right now. But everybody's been kind of taking a break from Minecraft and in general, because we had some bad weather come through, and we've gotten personal things that have come up here and there. And so we just kind of took a little break from it. So the first thing I really started on is ice road, and I'm using packed ice and blue ice. And this is actually a design that Prose showed me because I had ice on every block, and it was packed ice. Now the packed ice that I had mostly was from the Wandering Merchant, so it took a while to get some of it built up. But I have found a couple of ice biomes that I'm going to get some ice from. I had to go pretty far out because Prose has one ice spike biome right in front of his base. So I'm not gonna take his. And I was having an issue also because I was building these pylons up to have a supported, a supported area. But then with these every other blocks, it's not really gonna look real anyway. I'm still gonna do it like this though, to have the pylons coming up and putting a centralized weight on that center portion there, and to me it just makes it look better if it's supported in some way. But we have a long way to go. Let me just show you. We haven't gotten very far at all. We've gotten to right here, which is just out of visual range when you're standing on my island. It's just out of visual range, but we've got thousands of blocks to go that way and then that way. So it's going to take a very long time to to get this completed. Well, I say that I might just come in and just do nothing but that one day. But what I really wanted to show you today, it's something that I've been working on. It was the last project that I've completed so far before the big break, and I'm looking at everything loading real slow around here. But over here in this massive hole, this is where the island had come up a little bit, and there was a tree with the bee's nest in it. It was just all kinds of messed up stuff, and I've dug it all out finally. I've got it kind of making some sense. I got some work to do here, but just coming down, these are just little channels of water in them. When you're coming down, you'll hear that. I'm going to turn the volume down in a second. But you just, coming down the stairs, it's a little walkway. I'm going to have some bushes and get the grass up to try to kind of hide those carpets and stuff there, because that's all lights, because this thing will spawn stuff like stupid. And then you come down here, and it's the main entrance into the mine down here. So I kind of got that, because this is actually the only mine in the whole place. Everything else is just being dug out. It's being dug out as the base. So this is actually the only real mine that I have at the moment. Now let me go in here and let me turn the volume down. We're just going to turn that down all the way. So what I've done here is I've built a bee farm, basically. You got a bee's nest, you got an observer, and then you've got a dispenser here. And the redstone is simple. That's it. 2 redstone dust on the top. So you have a dispenser going into the beehive. You put a block on top of the dispenser, and you put an observer looking down. Then you put your 2 redstone dust, and then on the other side, coming into the dispenser, you put a hopper with a chest, and that chest is full of bottles. The reason that you have to do stuff like this, every time something comes in or goes out of this beehive, it shoots this observer shoots a signal, the dispenser pops a bottle through, and a lot of times they'll be empty. They'll come out empty, and you'll have bottles just laying around, um, just like that. See, just like that. So it's not a foolproof system, and it's not 100% efficient at all. It's not efficient. Uh, but it is a pretty decent farm if you're just trying to get some honey up, and also depends on how big you go with it. Now back here you can see I've got all those tracks going, and each track is connected to one of the blocks. Sorry, my dog was making some noise there. One of the blocks. So these will have 100% coverage on the inside. There's no bottle left behind. And then while it's running, you'll get bottles like this, and you'll get honey. You'll get some honey out of it, just like so. Now, these don't get a lot of bottles, and these don't get a lot of bottles, but they will get some. And so far, this is what I've got. And then I got bottles and more bottles, because that thing will go through, eventually it'll go through all the bottles in there if you don't replace them. But I put a lot of bottles in there just so you're not going to run out constantly. Now, I can AFK for about 8 hours, maybe 10, and then I'm going to have to refill those bottles up. But for the amount of bottles that I have, it's not bad. This is just blue dye from when I was going through getting everything up. But like I said, this is what I've made so far. This is about 24 hours of AFK. So that's not horrible. It's definitely not horrible. And both the dogs got up and ate. Now they're shaking their head. That's lovely. But anyway, that's about 24 hours. And like I said, it's the easiest redstone in the world to do. You just have to make sure you can get all your bottles back and you don't have a lot of waste. And then you have the extra bottles to fill it up. Because you can see that bottle's just laying there and then the cart's picked it up. The reason it's so loud is every cart, no matter how I put them down on the tracks, they all wind up synced. They're all synced together, and that makes a huge amount of noise. But anyway, and they're in a glass enclosure. They get plenty of sunlight, but they can't get out. And that's what you have to do with bees, because if you don't set them up just right, they will weasel their way out. Like this guy's looking for a way out. He is looking for a way to get out, and they'll weasel their way out, and then they'll fly off, and you'll never see them again. And then you're just screwed. And basically, you just have to make sure you have flowers. You set it up, like I said, with the bee's nest and the dispenser with a block on top of it, an observer looking down, and the 2 dust. Then the hopper and the chest full of bottles, and that's a bee farm, and have flowers all around it. And of course, 2 to 3 bees in there. I recommend 3 bees, but you can breed them up to get them up in there. I bred a whole bunch because I've actually built a few bee hives and put in there. Like that one right there. It took a little while for me to get the bees to actually go in there. I think the rest of them the rest of them are actually beehives. Or bee nests. The rest of them are bee nests, and that's the one beehive that I built. I have room to expand it out too for a few more, but for right now, I'm getting plenty of honey. And that is the honey farm. I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you that. That was the last project that I worked on before we took our break. And I'm going to get my mojo back, and I'll start building in here again. But as you've seen by my video content, I've been posting a lot of different videos. So I've been taking this break from Minecraft to catch up on everything else and try to get some new projects started, because we're still trying to build the channel and all that. But I'm going to go check my mail. I think we have a 1-month compensation box because we all made it a month. Yay! But it's on a new server, and we're just struggling to. We were struggling to get it going. Here's me hitting wrong buttons. we were struggling to get it going, and we finally were able to get it going, and we got it into a position where we could take a break. And I mean, whenever you're, oh look, there's a bee flying over ice. This is really cool too. I like this little landscape. I'd make it into a big, well, it may actually be a big island. I don't know. I don't know if the water goes all the way around. But yeah, see, here's where my road ends, right there, and there's my horse. I got my horse over here, so whenever I come through, whenever I finally get the ice road built here, I can just boat on over, and then I can grab my horse and I can go into spawn and do what I need to do. And we've showed all this off, but yeah, this is some good stuff. I'm going to do some base previews. People aren't really ready for base previews yet. I think there are one or two people that might be. Let me go into. Let's see. I don't want to mess up anything in here. Where's my key? There we go. Let's see. There's. Yep, that's mine right there. 1 month anniversary. Very nice. Let's have a look and see what's in there. Because we're only at 11 minutes, so. Oh, we got some cookies. We got some blocks of quartz. A seagull on a log head. That's awesome. We got some blaze rods, nether bricks, obsidian, blocks of coal. And yeah, this is nice. This is actually useful stuff. It won't break the game. And it's not something you're going to see every day. That is nice. I like that. Okay. So I will put that to use a little later. Let's go down and see if maybe I've gotten any more eggs here. Nope. Nothing new there. So I've been working on spiders and creepers to get another creeper egg. But yeah, I'm going to do another video to get everything refreshed up here and get some new stuff. Because I think I covered Grizzly's house over here. He's done a damn good job over here, man. I love this place. And he's actually been really, really busy too. So, but I mean, that's the way it is with Minecraft sometimes, especially when it's not like the Hermitcraft server. You just take a break because we're not that popular yet. It would be nice to be that popular, but not yet. So everybody's gonna take. I still haven't fixed this hole in my dang roof. I'm gonna have to fix that hole eventually. Still have no idea what happened here, but it is what it is. But yeah, we'll get some more stuff done out here. People are going to start coming back and working some more. I am going to do a couple of base previews. Now, with me just flying around here looking around, I'm doing a kite base preview because his base is way down there. That's his base. Now he is going to have, yeah, you can see the corrupted block there. He is going to have an amusement park built, and when he finds where he wants to start that and starts building that, that's where a lot of he's going to have, events and games there and stuff like that. So when he gets that way, he'll probably base over there for a while. But anyway, we're at about 15 minutes. That's good enough for me. I wanted to show you guys the bee farm that I built, and like I said, it's not 100% efficient, but it is definitely a bee farm, and it definitely works for me. And I think now I have the most honey blocks on the server. because I kept getting asked, have you made a bee farm yet? You got any honey blocks yet? Blah, blah, blah. Now I can say yes. Yes, I do. So that's going to do it for today. Like I said, we're all still kind of on vacation, but we will be back, and we will start building some good stuff. And I'm going to show a lot of it off. And any ideas that I come up with, I'm going to try to log in and do. And I'm still doing the single player Let's Play Minecraft. I haven't done that in a while either because Minecraft, man, I was so, I'm not going to say I was burned out, but I wanted to take a break before I got burned out. But anyway, stay tuned for more Minecraft. Watch the other ones. I got Fallout 4. I got Dragon Age Inquisition is a new one that's coming. I've started doing mod reviews finally for Fallout 4, and I have that in its own playlist where I've done a couple of mod reviews, and because I love doing the mod reviews. And I'm probably going to start another one up, something like Story Time, where I go to these weird places in Fallout 4 and I tell you the story, the backstory for it. There are some really, really good backstories for people before a nuclear war. But anyway, I don't want to get all that involved in this video. It's just that I do them all, so I talk about them all. So I will catch you guys on the next one. We will be back. Thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great day.